Reports of multiple gunshots fired on Penny Drive. It's the third call to that street in weeks. It happened shortly after 8 o'clock last night. Police found evidence of 3 gunshots in the 2000 block of Penny Drive. 2 shots hit a van. The third penetrated a residence. Fortunately, no one was inside. The Guns and Gangs section is currently investigating. Mark Taylor is the councillor for Bay Ward. Councillor, thanks for coming in today. A lot of concern about this escalation in gun violence. What's going on in this community? Have gangs taken over?
Well, I wouldn't say that at all. I mean, one of the things that I think it's really important to focus on is this is a tremendous community. There's lots of good things that go on here. Some really good people who live in these neighborhoods, and it's very unfortunate. It's angering. It's very troubling that this is happening in these neighborhoods. But I don't think we're at a point of gang takeover, but we certainly are at a point where this violence has spilled out beyond the people who are perpetrating it, and we don't want it to touch the innocent people around it.
So what needs to be done now? Is a larger police presence the answer?
You know, I've spoken with Chief Bordelot, and the police have been on this for several weeks now. This incident last night wasn't the first. You know, last night they had a cruiser on scene within 1 minute of the call. So they've assigned additional patrol resources. I've asked the chief to look for additional ways to add person power to this. He's also adding power to the investigative team behind it. And we're pulling together all of the stakeholders in the community, all the people who are active there, helping the community to see what other tools we can bring to bear.
Well, I'm sure you want the community to be involved in this. I guess part of the problem is, though, there must be a lot of fear. You know, a lot of people that are law-abiding residents, but they live in fear because they don't want to say anything to anybody that might make them a target.
Yeah, and that's, you know, I can understand living in a community like that where this is happening. You know, you don't want to put yourself in the crosshairs. You know, the one thing I would ask, I know it's scary, I know it can be frightening, but whether it's formally to the police or anonymously to Crime Stoppers or even informally to some of the other community developers and people who are active in the neighborhood, please report what you know. Say what you see, you know, get that information to us, because the violence is happening now, and we don't want to let it continue and grow.
Bay Ward Councillor Mark Taylor, appreciate you coming in today. I'm sure we will talk about this again.
Thanks, Michael.
Take care.